Hello and good morning. This is Raising the Bar Sports Picks, where we give picks and analysis on some of our favorite games of the day. And at the same time, we try an ice cold beverage. Today is February 13th, 2020. Yesterday we went 5-3 and we were plus 6 units. So that means over the last 3 days, we're plus 15 units. We're winning money every single day. So at this time, if you could just share this page, subscribe it. There's a button on the bottom. Hopefully it works for you today. I've been working on this page little by little, trying to get a little better every single day. Hopefully we're getting a little better every single day and making some money, right? So if you can, like, share, subscribe to this page. Today's drink is Audible. It's by BOLERO SNORT. Right? This company started in 2013. It's based out of Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Their slogan is no BS. You know, BOLERO SNORT, get it, play on words. No BS, just raging good beer. All right? So their contact information will be down in the description. Let's start this. Let's start this party. Their contact information will be down in the description, along with a timestamp. Now, if you want to skip this beer portion, the beer tasting and me talking about the beer and talking about the analytic side of the games, the numbers and who I like, if you want to skip all that, go right to the picks. Down on the bottom of in the description, you'll see the timestamp. And all you got to do is click on it and go right to the picks. Right? So that's really what this whole thing is about, is making money off those picks. So here's Audible by BOLERO SNORT. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hey, look, I don't have no head on this thing. Just, there's some people out there that want to see. I don't have any head on there. So, I'm getting better. It tastes good. There's virtually no aftertaste. I know I say that about a lot of beers, but you know, you ever get that bitter beer that you like shriek on and you're like, I have trouble swallowing. This is definitely not one of those. Man, I could see myself drinking, you know, sitting, watching a football game, basketball game, and chugging these. Oh. It's all right. Almost had like a pear taste to it, like the fruit pear. Smells good, tastes good. It's all right. Let's see what the alcohol is on this thing. 4.5. It tastes like a 4.5. Let's go to these picks, right? So today we're gonna win some money. We're butting up against the NBA All-Star game. So we really only have 2 NBA games, right? And a whole slew of NCAA games. So obviously our main picks that we're gonna have today are NCAA games. We're doing pretty good on our NHL games. You know, we might pick 1 or 2 a show, but we hit on them. And we hit last night. Hopefully you picked. And be sure to go to our Twitter page. Soon we'll have other platforms of social media, and we'll have specific picks for each one. So you'll just have to make sure you just visit those pages and, you know, benefit from it. Let's do our solo NBA game. And that game is going to be 8 p.m. tonight, LA Clippers versus Boston Celtics. LA Clippers versus the Boston Celtics. Right now, Boston Celtics are at home and they are favored by 1.5 points. Against the spread, The Clippers 28-25-1. Boston 31-21-1. Straight up 37-17. Boston 37-16. The over/under, we're looking at LA Clippers 24-30 and Boston 24-28-1. Like I said, we're up butted against the shoot. We're butted up against the All-Star break. So, and Boston has been playing really good ball. Really good ball. That's not something I like to say because I am a 76ers fan. They're just above the 76ers right now in the rankings in the East, and I truly believe that they're trying to keep their hold ahead of the 76ers. They're a really good home team. The Clippers actually just lost to the 76ers, so they're reeling from that, and they're not playing their best ball right now. Boston right now, their home record is 22-5 at home. They're a hell of a home team, and Clippers are 15-12. Against the spread, Boston is 16-11, and against the spread for Clippers away, 13-14. I do believe that with this pick, we're going to go with Boston. We are going with Boston with the win. So that's our first pick of today, and that's going to be a 3-unit. I think Boston gets it done at home, so that's a money line. A 3-unit. It's going to be a good game, but I think Boston pulls it out. You know, LA, they struggle against the Sixers. Yes, the Sixers are a very good home team, but you know, that's what I feel like the LA Clippers. That's what they do. They're a really good team, and they're going to come out and be in the playoffs. They're a strong team. I mean, we know all the talent they have on that team, but I feel like the Celtics will pull this one out. All right, so that's our first pick. And our only NCAA pick, because we only have 2 games. And I don't like the other game, it was the Pelicans. So, all right. So going over to the NCAA, our first pick for the NCAA, we're looking at 7 o'clock, Delaware against Elon. Delaware against Elon. Don't mind my dog. It seems like he's like throwing his bowl. If you ever hear pots and pans in the background, it's not pots and pans, it's my dog taking his metal bowl and chucking it. And they're such big dogs, I really have nowhere else to put them, so they're here. Anyway, Delaware is favored right now. The Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. They are favored by 3. Against the spread, Delaware 14-10. Elon 14-8-1. Straight up, Delaware 18-7. Elon 9-17. The over/under 17-6-1 for Delaware. Elon 14-8-1. We are going with Delaware Fighting Blue Hens with the win, with the money line. And that is a 1-unit. Like I said, our scaling system is from 1 to 5. 1 meaning I like it, I don't love it. 5 means I love it, lock it in, right? Put your most money on that 5-unit. We're gonna win some and lose some. This is gambling, folks. Once you put money out there, we're guessing and probably trying to give our best prediction for each one of these games. Yes, we're gonna get some wrong. Yesterday we had 3 wrong. We had 5 right. So we're on the better side of that money. You're betting the right way, we're making money. We're walking away and you have money in your pocket. So that's the scale system. So you hear 3-unit, 1-unit, 2-unit, that's what it means. Just tell you how much I like it. All right. Our next game. Moving right along. We're looking at 7 o'clock, Charleston versus Hofstra. Charleston versus Hofstra. I don't know why I use this stupid keypad on this thing. I have a mouse here. All right. Hofstra is favored by 4.5. Against the spread, Charleston 12-11-1. Hofstra 17-7. Straight up 18-7 for Hofstra. 15-10 for Charleston. Over under 13-10-1, 10-14 for Hofstra. Hofstra, home record 7-3, Charleston 7-5 away. Against the number, Hofstra 6-3, and away, Charleston 8-4. We're going with Hofstra Pride. Hofstra Pride against the spread. Now, it's still at 4.5. So that's what we're taking. Hofstra. And that's against the number, against the spread, laying the points, 4.5. And that is a 3 unit. 4.5. Next game, 7 o'clock, Wichita State versus UCF. 7 o'clock. Wichita State's favored by 3.5 at this point. Against the spread, Wichita State 10-12, straight up 17-6, and over under 12-10. UCF, they are against the spread 11-10-1, straight up 13-10, and the over under 8-14. Wichita State 13-2 home record. I'm sorry, but if they're 4-4 away, not really great, right? The home record though for UCF is 8-4. Against the number, they're only 3-8. With this, we are taking Wichita State with the money line at the 2 unit. Our next game. Don't forget to go to our email. Send us maybe an idea of maybe you would like to see on the show, or a beer you would like for me to try out. I'll do my best to go get it and try it. I just got an email just the other day about a beer that's found in Philly. They actually told me exactly where it's at, and I am going to go one of these days and go grab it, and I appreciate that email. Jacksonville against North Florida. That is also a 7 o'clock. That is also a 7 o'clock. Looking at the matchup, we have North Florida Ospreys. They're favored by 9. Against the spread, North Florida 17-7, straight up 16-10, and the over/under 13-11. Jacksonville against the spread 12-11, straight up 12-14, and the over/under 11-12. North Florida home record, they are 9-1. Jacksonville 7-7. Home against the spread, North Florida 6-2, and Jacksonville 9-5. It's not bad. Not bad at all. With this game, we are going with North Florida. And that's against the spread. And like I said, right now it was, and I'm not gonna lie, North Florida Ospreys has bit me in the ass a couple times already, but I keep picking them to cover, so I feel like they're gonna cover this time. So we'll see. We'll see. So it's right now it's at 9. So let's go with laying the points at 9. And because they've been biting us in the ass last time, I'm going to change this here. Just thought about it because fooled me once, right? I keep losing my damn... Yeah, 2 unit. 2 unit. So based off of $100, a 2 unit would be $40. A 1 unit would be 20, and likewise for the rest of them. Next game. Man, our last NCAA game we're going to look at is Murray State versus Austin Peay. Talk about another one that's bit me in the ass. Austin Peay, son of a guns. I pick up the cover so many times and they just don't freaking cover. They'll keep winning and won't cover. But likewise, Murray State is doing the same damn thing to me. So let's look at these numbers. Austin Peay, they're favored by 3. Against the spread, 15-7-1, straight up 16-9, and the over/under 10-12-1. Shit, I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional. So Murray State against the spread, 10-9-2, straight up 18-6. This beer is really, really good because it's you could hear it. It's coming back up. So over/under, Murray State 12-9. Look at his home record for Austin Peay. 11-0. 11-0 at home. So how can we go against that? If it was back at Murray State, they're also 12-0. They're very good teams. But look at Murray State's away record, 6-6. So they're 500 on the road. They got a great home record, but come go away, go to somebody else's house. They're struggling. But this time they're going to Austin Peay, and they're very good at home. So that being said, you know our game that we're looking at is Austin Peay, and I'm not taking the bitches to fucking cover. So sorry. We're taking Austin Peay. Let's make that a 2 unit. I had it here 1 unit because I've been pondering it, thinking about it. They're gonna win. That home record doesn't it jump out to you? You know. All right, moving on. Let's go over to our NHL. We have 2 games set up for us here. Let's look at 7 o'clock. That Austin Peay game is also 9 o'clock, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not. All right, NHL at 7 o'clock. We're looking at Philadelphia versus Florida. This game hurts me. Because I've been doing some research, and this is a hard game to pick. So whatever you do, I'm going to make this pick. It's going to be a 1 unit. Make it a 1 unit because it's so close. These guys are, they got storylines that are, in both their favors. But against the spread, Philadelphia 31-26. Florida 30-26. Philadelphia, they're coming off of a loss, but this previous week, Philadelphia has beaten Florida. And yes, I do believe the goalie for Florida is a better goalie than Hart at this point. Like, he's playing better. And they're at home. But Philadelphia, I feel like they're stringing together some wins here. They've been solid as of late. And with Hart back, rejuvenating them, I feel like they're going to pull this one off. So we're looking at Philadelphia. And it's against the spread. So we're going to take them with the plus 1.5. All right? With the puck line. So Philadelphia, Flyers. And the reason why it pains me because I'm a Philadelphia fan. I don't care if it's Philadelphia Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, you name it. Philadelphia Soul, I'm a fan. So Philadelphia, Flyers, plus the 1.5, and we're taking that as a 1 unit. Like it, don't love it. And our last pick, we're looking at the Washington Capitals game versus Colorado Avalanche. 36-20 for Washington against the spread. Colorado 33-22. With this game, we are rolling with Washington. Take it with against the spread. Plus the 1.5. And that is a 1 unit. That's it. Those are our picks. So looking at the rundown, we got Boston, money line, 3 unit. Delaware, money line. Boston is our one and only NBA game, by the way, NBA. Boston Celtics. Going over to Delaware, money line, 1 unit. Hofstra, laying the points at 4.5. That's a 3 unit. Wichita, that's a money line, 2 unit. North Florida, laying the points at 9. Yes, it's a lot of points. Or did I say North Florida? North Florida laying the points at 9. Yes, it's a lot of points, but we're going with the run line at 2 units. Austin Peay 2 unit. Going over to NHL, Philadelphia Flyers plus the 1.5, 1 unit, and Washington plus the 1.5, a 1 unit. So those are our picks for today. So hopefully you enjoyed the show today. At this time, hopefully you would share, like, and subscribe to this page. We're gonna do great things on the show. We're gonna win some money today. Go get yourself some Audible. It's very good, by BOLERO SNORT. And in the description, you'll see their email, their contact, and be sure to check them out. All right. So I appreciate you coming by the bar and spending a little time with me. I'll see you next time.